choose to do. Consider a new role. Find an entrepreneur in you. Take risks. Crave for the new. Build new relationships. Find new energy to break all barriers. Become one with your idea, your passion, and belief. Well, since 1999, we have partnered and nurtured more business relationships than any other company. Helping entrepreneurs explore new businesses is not just what we believe in, it has always been who we are. Since Gaurav packed his bags and left off in search of the extraordinary, we have opened and put more businesses on a growth path than anybody else. And the best thing about growth is that it never stops knocking on the doors of successful people. Successful people who are always looking for the right opportunity. We all get a moment with that opportunity. And right now, somewhere around you, right here, there is an opportunity waiting just for you. An opportunity that could lead you on your path for the rest of your life. As franchise Indians every day, everything we do is creating an opportunity for you. Because your growth is our business.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Over the last 27 years, Franchise India has helped thousands of investors selecting the right franchise business for them. Today, we are happy to introduce you a Bangalore-based ice cream brand called OK Dada. OK Dada is a Bangalore-based ice cream brand founded by Chef Aditya Rao in 2024. Inspired by his desire to create safe and tasty ice cream for his young daughter, the brand emphasizes homemade quality and innovation. The menu features a variety of treats, including soft tea sundaes, thick shakes, bubble teas, and iced teas. OK Dada is expanded to multiple locations in Bangalore, including Jayanagar, Koramangala, Malleshwaram, and Kamanahalli. The brand is also now open to franchise opportunities, inviting entrepreneurs to join its growing network. And just to talk about this brand more, I'm joined with Chef Aditya Rao, the founder himself today, along with my colleague Amit Verma. He's the Vice President Sales, sitting here in New Delhi. He heads the Bangalore and the Hyderabad city also. We also have Srikanta. He's a key account manager from Bangalore. Excuse me. And we have Dankita, is the brand manager. But before we talk more about the brand and the business opportunity, I would like to inform all the viewers that you also have, opportunity to ask questions related to the brand or the business. My request is to please keep on posting your queries into the Q&A box to make this session more interactive. We will take all the questions once the brand presentation is over. Now, I would request Aditya to let's get started with your intro first. Share your journey being a chef, and then how you came into this the business, what inspired you, and then later on we also talk about the business opportunity. Over to you, Aditya.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well this midweek. So my name is Aditya. I'm a chef by profession. Studied, born and brought up in Bangalore. Studied in Bangalore, but did my masters in Australia. Worked there for a while in multiple restaurants. Came back to India. Worked in Bangalore at a few fine dining restaurants. Then I started my first company, which was called Nuts Over Salads. Completely different. It was a health focused company where we delivered salads to homes. Ran that for around 6 to 7 years, and eventually got acquired by another company, and I exited. Post that, I've been doing a lot of consultancy, designing menus for restaurants, etc. But I did miss, the entrepreneurial journey and developing something, from scratch. And that's how the journey of OK Dada kind of came into existence. So I'm just going to open up a presentation where it involves introduction to the brand, about the brand, why the name, where the inspiration has come from, the financial model, a bit about the menu, etc. So uh, again, OK Dada it started off as a softie brand where we do softies, on a cone, softie based sundaes, and thick shakes. Doing very well. Then we had a lot of feedback from customers saying that, can you bring in a beverage line? And what better than bubble tea? Bubble tea is, the most happening beverage right now in the country. And, 4 months into operation, we started bubble tea, a range of bubble teas and iced teas, which is doing fantastically well for us as well. So, just about the brand, can you open the presentation, Ankita? Ankita, are you there?
Yes, presentation is already presented.
No, please put this in the
The-
full screen mode.
The
Presentation.
slides. You need to move the slides.
One second. There's some issue. I'm moving it, but
All right, no problem. Just give me a second.
Yes. So, we'll just give you an introduction, anyways. So, why OK Dada? Why the name? When I initiated this idea, I was blessed with a baby girl who was around, when the idea came into mind, she was around 2 years old. And of course, kids as usual love ice creams, etc. But I didn't want to give her, an ice cream that is store bought because me being a chef know exactly what goes, in a typical ice cream, which is not really good. So I started making ice cream for her at home. That was when, an idea struck. I said, let me do something in this space because it's a great space to be in. I love ice creams. My family loves ice creams. So let me do something. Then I started brainstorming, and I figured there are a lot of ice cream brands, in the country, in every city. There's ice creams, there's thick shakes, there's milkshakes, etc. But no one's really built a softie brand. Now, again, you may think, softie is around, but it's very unorganized, right? And in some gullies, some stores on the roadside, not hygienic. Uh, they don't clean their machines well, very unorganized. So my whole intention and vision is to build a softie brand in India in a very organized, clean, hygienic, manner. That is how the idea came about. Why the name OK Dada? Now my daughter calls me Dada, right? So I was think of multiple names, your magic swirl and swirl, soft, and I just couldn't find anything. One fine day, I asked my daughter, "Do you want to go for an ice cream?" And the sweetest, nicest voice, she said, "Okay, Dada." And I was like, "There you go. That's what I want to call it." From there, everything, the whole brand, the branding, the colors has all been inspired by her. If you see the logo, it's a cow, which is a favorite animal. Her favorite colors are blue and pink. Like almost like all kids love those colors. So these nice pastels and very funky, very fun branding, and hence the name Okera. Yes, next slide. Uh, this is just a bit about myself. Again, as I said, I'm a chef by profession. Worked, in Australia, worked in New Zealand, came back to Bangalore, started my first company, which got acquired. Done a lot of consultancy, and now I've opened my new venture, which is into softies and bubble teas. So now, what is our brand USP, right? I spoke a bit about the brand. We have our branding, if you look at our Instagram page, which I will share later, is very unique, is very funky, is very, uh, um, you know, targets the young audience. We do a lot of interaction on our social media. So in Bangalore, we've got a very strong brand identity. I mean, when I say strong, we're building it, to be a strong, attractable brand. In terms of our products are of very high quality, though we start at 49 rupees. But having said that, again, because of my background, I have developed, the softy premix myself, where initially we were making a liquid premix at our stores, but then we realized it's not scalable. So I worked with a food technologist, converted the liquid into a powder, and we put in, add milk, we put in a machine, and fresh softy is made, every day. So our ingredients are very premium quality, very good, clean. Even with our chocolate, we don't add any food color. We don't add any flavoring agent. What we do is, to our base vanilla, we just add a very high quality cocoa powder. So it's not too sweet. It's not too, the extra flavor of chocolate. It's very light, light on the palate and very clean. Uh, my Considering again, my background, I have a lot of connections with vendors, suppliers. So we are never out of stock. We always have a timely supply of our ingredients, of our products. So, a franchisee or an investor would never fall short of, or never have a loss of sale because of, no product. Nankita, can you go back to the brand USP slide? You moved to the menu. Yes, just hold on there. Again, in order to launch this particular brand, we've done extensive market research on what kind of products that we put on our menu, right? And after market research, we figured that these are the set of products that are highest selling products in the entire dessert, cold dessert categories. And this is something that works on our menu. And hence, maybe when we move to the next slide, I will talk to you a bit about the menu. Again, as I said, we use very premium quality products with no compromise on quality, because I know how important the quality is. These ice creams, of these softies, etc., have been developed for my daughter. So if it's safe for her, I'd love to share it, with the others as well. If you look at our Instagram page, we do a lot of creative marketing, something funky. So we're a very cool brand. We have a centralized branding and marketing support team. So all your collaterals and social media marketing, everything is done centrally from the company side. You don't have to break your head on that. Most importantly, this brand has been conceptualized. The products have been made with a lot of emotion, love, and care, right? Which is very dear to me. Next slide, please. So now a bit about the menu. If you look at the menu, this is, we've in fact changed our menu right now. Just yesterday we updated our menu, but predominantly this is what our menu is. We have softies. We have softy Sundays. That is, from your softy, we make Sundays. We make our own. We make in-house chocolate sauces and cakes, etc. So you have your hot chocolate fudge, live by chocolate, caramel, rainbow, fruit based. All made out of the softies. Then you have, as I was talking to you earlier about, the most happening trending beverage right now is Taiwanese milk bubble tea, which is a milk-based product with boba and taro, right? So we've introduced that, which is doing very well for us. We've got thick shakes made out of, again, the softy ice cream. So it's really, really thick. So we give them a straw and a spoon. So you can eat a thick shake and then you can drink it too after it melts a bit. We've got some fantastic, refreshing bubble teas, which is soda based, which has popping boba in it. So this is the kind of innovation we've done here and there to make ourselves stand out and make us, some differentiation from the rest of, this line of ice creams or beverages that's around the city. Next slide. So here are just some pictures of our products. There you see there's a strawberry and a vanilla, softy. We do Sundays rolled ice creams. Sundays out of softies. We have thick shakes. We have our iced teas and etc. Just a few. You can go down. There are some more pictures. So this is what our products look like. These are our bubble teas. You have your mango, chocolate, taro. Yeah. The next slide. These are our. This is one of our outlets, which is in Koramangala. This is our smallest format, which is typically a 60 square feet format. Now, minimum we need space of 60 square feet, which is very compact, very efficient. Maximum can go up to 300 square. So we have outlets which are 60 square feet, and we have outlets which are 300. The 300 square feet outlets have more seating space. This is one of our outlets in Jayanagar. This is slightly bigger. This is close to 200. So we've got a few bar stools which can seat around eight people at any given point of time. So this slide basically is just to give you a rough idea of the food market, that we're in right now. So it is categorized into quick service restaurants, that is QSR. So we come under the QSR format. Then you have frozen dessert, then you have pubs, bars, cafes, restaurants, etc. Right? So the QSR format is, when I say quick service restaurant, you have even your McDonald's, KFC, all of them come under the QSR format because it's grab and go kind of thing. And quick service format, other than a huge ice cream parlor where people come and sit and spend time, this is more efficient for us. Because one is our softies melt faster, so you can't have someone sitting for a longer time like ice cream. So they come, grab something, finish, and go, and the next person comes in. So the QSR format works beautifully for us. Next page. Just to give you an insight on the ice cream market in India. So if you just look at the presentation, our ice cream market has reached 194 billion in 21 and is growing at a phenomenal pace, which is almost going to be into 3 times by 2028 in the next few years. So which is on a 75% growth. The ice cream market is tremendously growing, year on year, and that is one of the other reasons why I've again chosen this line of business, because it'll never go out of fashion. 2 is people love cold beverage or cold desserts. So the ice cream market is here to stay. Again, let's move to the franchise model. Amit, do you want to take this up, the franchise model, or you want me to talk about it? Amit, are you there? Okay, maybe I'll talk about it. Currently, what we're doing is we have a single unit franchisee is something that we're discussing. We've not really ventured into the master franchisee model, but having said that, we're open to it. But since we're still small, a single unit franchisee would work best for us, wherein it's the franchisee owned, franchisee operated model, wherein the franchisee invests and they run the business, giving us a certain royalty. But the entire training, etc., setup, everything is done by the franchise, like any other franchise model. We plan to open outlets all over Bangalore. Looking at even 100 is not enough, because every area in Bangalore you can open maybe 2 or 3 outlets. Like for example, if you know Jayanagar, JP Nagar is huge, right? You can open maybe 3-4 in Jayanagar. And you have areas which are very big where you can open multiple outlets. So the plan is to cover the entire Bangalore city. It can be anywhere as long as it's a high footfall area. Now you have your usual commercial areas like Koramangala, Jayanagar, Cunningham Road, North Bangalore, Central Bangalore. So any area is a potential area as long as you have a high footfall. Can we go to the the FOFO page? 2 slides below. So again, here we have two formats. One is the mall kiosk, one is a standalone store. So I would not look at a mall kiosk at the moment because based on the research that we're done, very expensive to open in a mall. So I would suggest we look at a standalone store format. Again, a standalone store format can be anywhere from 60 square feet up to 300 square feet, wherein your investment is around roughly 10 to 12 lakhs, where you have a franchise fee of 3 lakhs, and we sign an agreement for 5 years, and post 5 years your franchise fee drops to by 50%. Next slide. Ankita, can we move to the next slide? Yes. So the current model that we're pitching is the franchise-owned, franchise-operated model, wherein if you look at the brand and the franchisee, you have certain roles and responsibilities, where 90% of kickstarting the brand and getting it going is done by the brand itself, and operationally, running the operation is done by the franchisee. So if you look at points, we've just kind of broken it down. You have site feasibility study that is done by us, approved by us. Store design and branding. We've got a great branding team. We've got a great store design already. I mean, you can come and visit our stores and look at it for yourself. Supply management, technical support, staff training, staff recruitment is something also that we would actually take care of at the start, because we have a lot of contacts. We have a lot of people who we work with. In-house R&D, menu change, menu updation. Again, having my background, I love to innovate. So the brand will never fall short of innovation and having something new on the menu. We have an operational manual, which is a guide that is given to you all that you all can follow. Advertising, local marketing, the creative is done by us, given to you all. All you'll have to do is print and maybe have it distributed. Quality control, regular audits. We have a system where one of our store managers would visit your store and audit them on a very regular basis, only to ensure product quality going to the customers. All SOPs being followed for the smooth functioning of the outlet. Yes, next slide. Franchisee-owned, franchisee-operated obligations. Now, this is something that we've already spoken. It's very much in general. Site selection will be done by the both of us. If the investor has a location already, I'm more than happy to come and have a look at it, do a bit of research and advise whether we should open or whether not. Right. Day-to-day operations is day-to-day operations is managed by the franchisees. Of course, we're always there to help you out in any difficulty. We have our team. If you face any difficulty, they're always there to immediately come and pitch in, help out. Training is, of course, very important in this line of business. So we have a good 10-day training program where the team is, from day 1 to day 10, there's a set plan. By the 10th day, they're ready to go and operate the outlet individually. Local marketing, as I said before, all creatives, designs, branding, all that comes in for the brand. All you have to do is maybe take a few printouts. So we also have, an ideal. We're looking at ideal partners. When I say partners, This business, see, when we engage together, it becomes more. It becomes a partnership, right? Because if you succeed, I succeed. If you fail, I fail. So finding the right partner, the right partner is also important for the both of us. So we're looking at young entrepreneurs, corporate employees, anyone who's apart from that, anyone even if it's a homemaker but is interested to be a part of the food and beverage industry because it's a very exciting business. Property owners, there are a lot of people who have properties with them. They have excellent locations and they want to have their own franchisees, within their premises. Um, So we're open to all sorts of young folks, young, old, as long as they have the passion, to run a business. So again, we have a slide that talks about brand support, pre and post. So pre would be store development, that is a selection of the site. Uh, Post that, execution of the interiors, or marketing, promotional activities, equipment sourcing, training of the staff, operational support, that is training on your POS, operational manual, CRM, etc. And post opening of the outlet, we are always constantly helping you with new product development. Product supplies are a constant without which you can't manage, because your our audit team comes and visits you every week to make sure your margins remain consistent, your food cost is under control, your wastage is under control. uh, Marketing, again, we're very strong on social media. If you look at our social media page, we have around in a year maybe 11-12,000 followers, active followers. We do a lot of events. This is something that we've started. We have an events wing, OK Dada Catering. So we do kids birthday parties, we do weddings, we do corporate functions, big events. So I would suggest everyone to look at our Instagram page. Just type OK Dada and you'll know what I'm talking about. It's great and it's good fun. So yes, this is about myself, about this exciting brand, and I urge you all, invite you all to partner with me, partner with a new brand that is here to stay, that is here to spread sweetness and joys amongst kids and families all around the country. So I'm open to questions. Any questions, please feel free to shoot, and I'm happy to answer them.
Right. Thank you. Thanks so much, Aditya, for the detailed presentation. Just to summarize it to all the viewers, that the OK Dada is a next generation softy and the beverage brand designed to appeal to Gen Z and the millennials. Right. That is what they are focusing at. This brand is, I mean, we already have seen that this brand is primarily for focusing on the fun, quick rebranding, and the affordable premium product range. They have almost everything: soft with thick shakes, bubble teas, bubbles, candy shake, and
By the way,
many more.
just one sec, Bharat.
Yeah.
Now we've also introduced, at a few locations we have French fries and nachos. A few
Okay.
snacks for some. Some locations demand food. So at our bigger locations where we have seating, we also have some snacks, and we also introduce kulfi based on customers' demand. So kulfi is another part of our menu now.
Mhm. Great. So yeah, I mean, since Aditya himself is a trained chef, so he knows better, in terms of the product. He holds the expertise of getting the new type of offering also, right? So that is what the best thing that you can have with this particular brand, right? So innovation will always be there, right? Something will definitely be added on, in whenever it is required. If you talk about the investment as per the business 4 model, the investment is also not very high. But in case if you look into the return on investment, then it is absolutely fantastic, right? Break even is almost like within a year you can get your break even. Support perspective, Aditya has already shared everything in detail, like how we are going to help you with the pre-opening and the ongoing support in terms of training and staffing. Aditya, would you also be helping the brand, in terms of finding the right kind of location?
Yes, definitely.
Okay,
So
because
how?
since you already have been running already successful stores, so you know this better, right, in terms of where this business can grow
Absolutely.
better.
Absolutely. This is something that I want to be involved because location is really important for this business, right? Or like any other food business, location is number one. So this is something where I'll be 100% involved with you guys. Uh, you know, and also as I said, initial hiring is something that we'll also do for you all, which I understand, which may be a little difficult for someone who's not in the business. So
True.
we are willing to pitch in wherever required to build a successful business.
Right. I mean, this sort of outlets are one of the easiest way of doing the business, right? Selling ice cream is considered to be. I know that there can be some more efforts, but usually you have less effort as compared to other categories of
Yes.
business,
So I'll tell
right?
you why. I'll tell you why
Mm.
this business, because one is it's a very simple business operationally to manage.
Correct.
You
Yes,
don't need skilled stuff. You need very basic
absolutely.
stuff. We have
Mm.
SOPs, step one, step two, step three, step four that they just need to follow.
Correct.
Uh, Pretty much zero wastage because all our products have a high shelf life, unlike a restaurant where the wastage is high. So very easy to manage. Being a franchise owner, you don't have to be there at the outlet. I would I would say, that start it's important, but later on you don't have to sit in the outlet. Your guys are there to monitor, to manage, to execute. Now with technology, with cameras, with UPI payments, it's not a challenge. You can monitor. I monitor all my stores through cameras most of the time now, unless I'm really required. You Because of UPI payments, our cash component has dropped. Earlier, I mean, there could be a lot of pilferage, right, which is one of our important concerns. People kind of pilfering money. But now UPI is 95%, 5% is only cash. So there's nothing much they can do in terms of cash pilferage. So great model, um, small business to have, and you'll have fun out of it as well, running this business.
Correct. I mean, we as a consulting company, we always suggest someone to go for a brand which is fit as per the SOMF. S means strategic fit. So, I mean, if you find yourself strategically aligned with this particular brand, I mean, you must go for this. Operational fit is also very important. I mean, as I told you that the operationally it is very easy to do, right? Anyone can do that. So if you really want something which is operationally easier as compared to others' business model, then of course you can go for it. Yeah. Marketing fit, I mean, it is not only marketing, but manageably also very easy to manage. Correct. Marketing fit, I mean, this particular segment is already famous in Gen Z and the millennials. People love to have a nice have ice cream, right? And when you have a backup of a chef himself, right? I mean, the taste is absolutely be different as compared to any ice cream parlor or the category you can imagine.
Yes,
And
and we've grown rapidly. Like every 3 months, we've opened a store. We're little over a month now, and four
great.
stores. And
Mhm.
hopefully, I mean, we have one or two more, on the way. We're just finalizing the locations.
Sure.
Again, all these stores are opened with the profits generated from store number one and store number two. So it's completely bootstrapped. So yeah.
Great. So, I mean, again, uh, financial fitment is also important. I mean, I would say this brand is already doing good and already been on the way to open multiple stores. Um, Product offerings we already have discussed. Signature softies, which rich, creamy, and the made with insta-worthy moment. Then, apart from that, we have the softy thick shakes, bubble tea, innovative add-ons. They also have customized web rates, so almost everything's there. Apart from that, in terms of support, as Adit already said that, in terms of selecting the location, he's going to be there, training, he's going to be there to train all your staff. Even he can help you hiring the right kind of people to run the business, right? Store setup, marketing, supply chain, everything will be taken care of by the brand. If you are, want to be a part of the success story of this particular OK Dada brand, I mean, this is a great opportunity. I mean, ice cream. his category is always considered to be as the easy to operate, and with the highest margin, ma- very high margin. So that is what you can get with this brand. If you are a young entrepreneur or the food business enthusiast, you must go for this. If you are passionate about QSR or the F&B retail business, or willing to invest in something, willing to invest your time in the operation and the brand promotions and all, you can of course go for this brand. I would also request, in case if you would have any question, you may put this in the Q&A box, and or you may also connect with our team. Amit has already shared his number in the chat box. You may connect with him, or you may write him on his email ID, which has been shared in the chat box. Now, I would just ask, in case if Amit or maybe Srikanta, would you like to ask any question on behalf of investors, by the way?
Yeah, Bharat, I have few questions which I would like to ask
Mhm.
from Aditya on the behalf of the investors, right? So, Aditya, in which region you are planning to open OK Dada outlets? Means, what is your expansion plan?
Currently, as I said before, I'm looking focused on Bangalore.
Only
Uh,
Bangalore.
Yes, for now. Maybe post once we have say 10 to 12 outlets, then I want to look at the tier two cities, which would be Mangalore and Mysore and Coimbatore. This is a huge market there.
Mhm.
Post that, maybe look outside Karnataka. But right now, focused is Bangalore,
Okay.
and post that maybe tier two cities.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
So, Aditya, there are so many multiple brands are there in the ice cream concept, right? So, what makes OK Dada ice cream unique compared to the other ice cream brand?
Okay, so one is we're not an ice cream brand; we're a
Hmm.
softie brand, right?
Okay. Hmm.
Though it's so I'll tell you the difference. So ice cream, the texture and temperature is different. Ice cream is at minus 20 degrees, so it's frozen, it's hard. Texture is a bit different. Softie or soft serve is at 5 to 6 degrees, right? So
Okay.
it's softer, it's lighter, it's creamier, it's the experience is different from having a regular ice cream, right? When you're holding a cone of ice cream, when you're holding a cone of softie, the experience when you're eating both is very different. So that, you know, and softie, we've grown up, as kids having softie. So the nostalgia is always there. If you see a shop serving ice cream, you see a shop serving softie, majority of the times you will go to the softie place because we're different. Not a lot of people are doing it. You will not find them unless, as I said, somewhere on the street, gully, unhygienic place. But a good brand, you don't find them anywhere. So that is where our differentiation is.
Okay, Aditya. So as we saw, there are the multiple items in your menu, right? So which is the best seller item,
Vanilla softie is the highest seller.
and what is the cost of it?
49.
49.
Yes.
Okay.
What is the average cost of your products? In case if you could share, given any idea, like
Yeah. So we start at 49. We go up to 149. So you have 49, 59, 89, 129, 149. So your average billing value normally when customers comes in is anywhere between 150 to 200.
So you have your own manufacturing unit for the premixes. Or
So so not own unit, but we've developed the product, but we've contract manufactured it. So we have a
okay,
contractor who manufactures our recipe for us.
means formula is yours.
Yes,
Right.
yes, you're
Great.
right. Yeah.
Right, Bharat?
Any other questions? Free to answer if you may have. But I would suggest you look at our Instagram page as well to get a feel of what we do and what we're about. Is everyone from Bangalore or any other city apart from Bangalore?
So mostly investors are from the Bangalore only.
Oh, from Bangalore. Okay. Anything else?
All right. So I think there was some internet, issue.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we are back. We are back now. All right. So Amit, yeah, you were asking a few questions that we usually
I asked all the questions, and Aditya gave all the answered
Great.
very
Great,
well.
great. All right. So, yeah, if anyone would like to get in touch with us to discuss more, deep dive, discussion about the brand, the opportunity, right? Because as you all know that this brand is primarily looking for the Karnataka expansion. I mean, primarily it is in
For the
Bangalore and nearby
Bangalore, for
cities.
the Bangalore only.
Bangalore nearby cities, but in phase 2 we will expand more. So in case if anyone from Bangalore or the nearby cities would like to go for this brand, my suggestion is this is absolutely fantastic. I mean, we already have seen all the aspects of the franchising this business in terms of product, super. In terms of the backup from the owner side, I mean, he himself is a chef. We already have been running multiple stores in Karnataka, right? Successfully. So we have everything in case if you would like to go and visit to any of this store. I think Aditya, you are okay with that, yeah?
Yes, of course. Of
Yeah,
course.
so we would love to host you at any of the stores that we have in Bangalore. You can visit to us and can try and test, and then we'll go ahead with the next level of discussion. So that is what this all about this brand, guys. In case if you would like to get in touch with the hotline number, my suggestion, Srikanta, you also please share your number, right? Since you are local in Bangalore. Right. So, I mean, in case if someone would like to get in touch with you right after this webinar, then they can also contact you there in Bangalore. All right. So that's it for the day, everyone. Before we end the session, Aditya, I would really like you to please share the closing remarks for the investors. Then we will close this session.
Yes, sure. So, first of all, I would like to thank everyone who's present for the presentation, and I would encourage you all to come and partner with me and be a part of an amazing growing brand where you will where I promise you will thoroughly enjoy doing this business, watching kids and folks licking a nice melting softie gives you that immense joy when you see that happening. So again, thank you all for attending, and please do have a look at my Instagram page. Any questions you want to link up with me, you want to meet up at the store, you can coordinate with the Franchise India team, and I'm happy to come and meet you all in person, and you can do a tasting and more about the brand.
Sure. All right. So that's it for the day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. See you tomorrow. Brand tomorrow at 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
All right. Thank
So
you.
that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Thank
Aditya,
you,
for being
everyone.
available and sharing the details about the brand.
Sure.
Thanks so much, Amit and Shrikant and Nankita for being